Hello students, welcome to Metagate, and today we have come with a very important announcement for all of you. And what is it? That is the recruitment for the Central for Personal Talent Management, which is also called CEPTAM. Now this is a recruitment by DRDO. DRDO, I think all of you know, it stands for Defense Research and Development Organization under the Ministry of Defense, Government of India. This is one of the very important department, and you people are getting an opportunity to directly serve in DRDO through this notification. So you see, the online applications are invited for the recruitment against 561 vacancies for the post of Senior Technical Assistant B, which is called STAB, and 203 vacancies है for the post of Technician A, Tech A under Defense Research and Development Organization, Technical Cadre, right? So the advertisement is right in front of you, so you can go through it. Like the crucial date for eligibility, it is 1/1/2026. Okay, opening date for online application, I think all of you have already applied. So this was the opening date for the online application. Closing date आपका था 1/1/2026. Okay, last date for application fee payment was this. So you can go through it once. Now the main thing is we are going to talk about here about STAB, which is a group B non-gazetted non-ministerial post. You see, this is very important post, STAB, that stands for Senior Technical Assistant B. Okay, so the pay matrix level, it is going to be 35,400 basic rahega, to it will go up to 1,12,400 as per 7th CPC pay matrix, and obviously other benefits and allowances as per extract government of India rules. Now educational qualifications or educational requirements, candidates must possess the following educational qualifications, that is you can have BSc or diploma as laid down against respective post cadre in the following table on crucial date of eligibility for the posts they are applying. Okay, so candidates whose result of the final examination is awaited as on crucial date of eligibility for the prescribed qualification are not eligible and hence should not apply. If your result has not yet come, okay, on the date of the eligibility which they have mentioned, like all the eligibility date is like crucial date of eligibility is 1/1/2026. So 1st January 2026, you must remember this date. That is the date that they are actually talking about. Okay, and another thing which is very important here to note is that here please note that you see, please note that the candidates possessing higher qualification, that is Master of Science, Doctor of Philosophy, Bachelor of Technology, BTech, Bachelor of Engineering, BE degrees, etc. in any subject or discipline as on crucial date of eligibility shall not be considered for recruitment. So if you are having higher qualifications, then also they are not considering it. So this is like a golden opportunity for all of you who are diploma students and who are in the ITI to serve in the DRDO, and that is why we are here, right? So that you do not miss this opportunity. So you can go through the description of vacancies for Senior Technical Assistant, that is the STAB. Okay, so if you go through this vacancy list, see there are the subject discipline wise and there are the respective vacancies that you can see, right? Say for example, for automobile, what is required? Diploma in automobile engineering or technology recognized by AICTE. So you have the total vacancies 3 for automobile. Same for the chemical also, you have total 15. Chemistry, civil engineering के लिए भी आपका है. Computer science and engineering you have 160. Okay, so like that you can go through it, and respective split up has also been given here, like how many vacancies for the SC, ST, OBC, EWS and UR. So the total you can see from here, right? So our focus here is going to be on metallurgical engineering. You see, for metallurgical engineering we have diploma. You must have diploma in metallurgical engineering or technology recognized by AICTE. Okay, and the number of vacancies is 12, right, for the metallurgical engineering. Now this is basically technical group A, which is for the ITI students. So you can also go through, the ITI students can also go through this chart, okay, to see their respective vacancies, okay. But see, what are the qualifications required for the ITI? This is also written here, right? So everything you can go through it, and the terms and conditions are quite clear. But see, most importantly, we should come to the eligibility. Now if you come to the eligibility, what is the eligibility? Like the nationality, okay, you have to be an Indian national. Age limit, candidates must be between 18 to 28 years of age as on crucial date of eligibility, which is 1/1/2026. So आपका जो age है, that must fall between 18 to 28 years of age. Upper age limit relaxable as per exact Government of India rules, okay. So there is going to be age relaxation given to OBC NCL, 3 years relaxation is given, SC or ST 5 years relaxation is given. You can go through this chart also, you know, to see the age relaxations which are given, okay. Now these are like the medical standards that are actually given, okay. So you can go through the medical standards also, okay. Now let us see the, yes, application fee and mode of payment. So if I am talking about the STA B, then your application fee is going to be like, it is going to be, if you are from UR OBC category, then it is going to be total 750, you must know that, and out of which actually they are going to refund back your 500 rupees, and your non-refundable is basically 250. And for women, SC, ST and PWD or ex-servicemen, you do not have any non-refundable part. You have to pay initially 500 and enter the payment is, the money is going to be refunded back to you, right. So now these are the examination centers, okay. The examination centers you can go, you can see which are the cities where you can, you know, take the examination. Now we will basically discuss about a very important thing, which is, okay. Now if you have to apply for multiple posts, so candidates applying for more than one post code should submit their application complete in all respects separately for each post code, paying separate fees. So you have to, for each and every post you have to, if you are applying for multiple posts, you have to apply multiple times, okay, and you have to also pay the fees. Candidates who have applied for more than one post code should be aware that center for each examination may be different, and examination may be on the same day or shift. If the examinations are in the two different shifts on the same day, it will be the candidate's responsibility to reach the allocated center on time. So if you are applying like for more than one post, okay, so your day of examination can be the same, they are saying, and you have to, you know, make for the accommodation yourself, you know how, and your means the center can also be different, right. So here most importantly हम लोग अभी discuss करेंगे about the examination pattern. So you have like, if I am talking about the first where the metallurgy vacancy was basically given to you, that is for the STA-B. So you have one exam common to all the streams, which is basically CBT for screening, that is the CBT-1, okay. CBT stands for computer based test. So this is CBT-1. You can see the what are the subjects that are going to be covered in the CBT-1. Test common to all codes, okay. So this is going to be a common test for all the codes. General English जो है आपका 40 questions will be there from General English, followed by General Science, General Science 40 questions will be there from General Science, followed by General English 30 questions, Quantitative Aptitude और जनरल मैथ्स का 40 क्वेश्चंस एंड जनरल इंटेलिजेंस एंड रीजनिंग का 40 क्वेश्चंस. सो टोटल यू हैव 150 questions, okay. You have total 150 questions and total marks also is 150. So each question will basically carry 1 mark. Each question will carry 1 mark, and there is also negative marking. Negative marking कितना है आपका 0.25. So minus 0.25 is your negative marking, or 1/4 is your negative marking. And the total duration for this CBT, 150 questions, you will get a total duration of 120 minutes. That is, it is of 2 hours exam. Okay. Now after that you will have a personality test. Test will be of 20 minutes, this personality test, and then you will be called for the part 2, that is the test specific to subject of post. Say for example, in the STAB, if you are opting for metallurgy, then in this CBT, in the CBT 2, it is going to be only specific to the subject which is metallurgy. Okay. So that is going to be, test will be of, so this is going to be of 120. Okay, total number of questions is going to be 120, okay, which is specific to your subject, and you will get maximum marks also 120. So again, 1 question 1 mark, and this is of 120 minutes. So 2 hours exam ultimately. So performance of the candidate in personality test will not be considered for his or her selection. Okay, merit list for tier 2 examination will be prepared on the basis of candidates performance in part 2, subject specific of tier 2 examination only. So you see here, very important, you should not miss this. Okay, what they are talking about here is that the performance of the candidate in personality test will not be considered for his or her selection. So आपका जो final selection होगा ना, so this is also a very good opportunity you are having. See, the personality test is for calling you in the part 2 examination, but your final selection is not going to depend upon your performance in the personality test. Your final merit list जो आपका बनेगा, that is entirely dependent on how you have performed in your part 2 examination, which is specific to your subject. So your part 1 examination, which is the CBT 1, is just for screening. This is a screening examination, let me clear it. And your part 2 examination is very vital, which is your subject specific examination. Say for example, if you are sitting for metallurgy, then this is going to actually determine whether you will be ultimately in the merit list or not. Okay. So, and see, for the ITI students, like this is not ITI, this is specific to the technician I am talking about, because STAB are like diploma. So this is not for them. For the ITI, they also have to, sit for a trade test. Okay. So the selection process is now important here. So how they are going to select? Okay, that also. So STAB, थोड़ा सा हम लोग देख लेते हैं how whatever they have actually said here. So the score of tier 1 and tier 2 part 2 tests may be normalized as per requirement. So आपका जो टेस्ट का जो स्कोर होगा वो they can normalize it. Okay. Tier 1 and tier 2 tests will consist of objective type multiple choice questions only. All the questions will be multiple choice MCQ. Okay. And tier 1 test is for screening, like I said earlier also, and tier 2 test is for provisional selection, right? So tier 2 test is actually making up the merit. So your subject specific test is very important for this. The mode of selection may change depending upon the organizational requirement, Government of India policy for STAB. So they can, okay, now you see screening criteria, the minimum qualifying marks for tier 1 and part 2 of tier 2 is 40% for your OBC and EWS candidates and 35% for SC, ST and PWD candidates. Okay, so this is like the minimum qualifying marks in tier 1 and tier 2 which actually a student should get to qualify. Okay, based on tier 1 examination merit, candidates will be provisionally shortlisted for tier 2 examination in the ratio of 1:10. So like say for example in metallurgy, we have seen that 12 posts are there. So total 12 posts are there. So they are going to call like 10 times. Okay. So it is going to be there. They'll call about 120 students, right? So based on, so provisional shortlisted for tier 2 examination in the ratio of 1:10. There is the number of vacancies is to the number of shortlisted students. Like I said, number of vacancies, if 1, they are going to call 10 students. So this is also a good opportunity that all of you are having. Now subject to the condition that they secure the minimum qualifying marks. And what is the minimum qualifying marks? See, 40% for UR OBC and EWS and 35% for SC ST and PWD. So this is something you have to score anyway. So all candidates lying on the cutoff score will be provisionally shortlisted for tier 2. However, above mentioned ratio may increase or decrease depending upon the organizational requirements. Okay, so this was all that we wanted to talk about, and we are actually launching a dedicated course for metallurgy STAB. So those of you who are very serious to grab this opportunity, okay, please join our WhatsApp group. We are going to come up with a batch dedicatedly for this DRDO examination, so that where we are going to provide you a all round guidance till the date of your examination, so that you are well equipped before you sit for this examination and once it is confirmed for you. Thank you.